Last year, 11,700 people moved to a single Alberta city from another province, more than moved to anywhere else in the province. And everyone assumes that city is Calgary, but it's not. Calgary comes close, but the actual leader is Edmonton. That's the first time Edmonton's pulled ahead in years, and it's already showing up in the housing numbers. So if it's not Calgary driving demand the way everyone assumes, what's actually happening in this market right now, and is it still a good time to buy? Most people are working off one of two outdated stories. One, Alberta's booming, buy now. Or two, it's crashing, wait it out. And neither is true. This market is rebalancing, and that migration shift is a big part of why. Now, I'm Raghav Manchanda. I'm a mortgage broker who's licensed in Alberta, and I see this every day where people are confused. And in this video, I will uncover what the shift actually did to the numbers, what's happening province-wide in Alberta, and what to do if you're deciding right now. Quick note, this video is part of a collaboration with real estate YouTubers across North America, each covering their own market. Real picture beyond Alberta, linked below. Now, what that shift actually did to Calgary. Here's what it shows up first. In July, Calgary home sales fell 9% from a year ago, just under 1,900 homes sold across the entire city. The benchmark price only dropped 2% to $569,000. Sales falling 4 times faster than price isn't what a crashing market looks like. It's what happens when a slice of demand that used to default to Calgary starts landing somewhere else, Edmonton specifically. Now, Calgary isn't broken. It's the only place people are not choosing anymore. So it's just a Calgary story, or is the whole province quietly shifting the same way? Let's start with the city that actually won the migration race. Edmonton isn't booming either. June sales, 2,746, down 4% from last year. Benchmark price, 431,300, down about 2%, almost the same shape as Calgary's numbers. The city's pulling in more people than anywhere else in the province, still isn't seeing prices or sales climb. Zoom out to the whole province and it holds up. In June, Alberta's average prices was $541,778, up 2.8%. But the sales were down 3.5%. Inventory up almost 5%, and months of supply up almost 9%. More homes sitting for longer everywhere. And it's not just the two big cities. Out in Chestermere, just outside Calgary, sales are down 18% this year. Price down close to 5%, and months of supply is pushing towards 7. Some of the most buyer-friendly conditions in the region right now. And Airdrie is telling a similar story. Sales and prices both down from last year. This isn't a Calgary or an Edmonton story anymore. It's a shift playing out across the province. So if inventory is building and sellers are sitting longer almost everywhere, what does that actually change for you? Depending on what you're buying, there is the answer. Which brings me to the third point. Detached versus condo are two different markets. Now, Calgary's benchmark price, $569,200, hides two completely different markets. So detached and semi-detached homes are holding up. Prices down just under 2% and months of supply around 3, still a fairly balanced range. If you're buying a house with a yard, this isn't a market where you're stealing a deal, but it's not a seller's free-to-all either. Condos and row homes are a different story. Apartment sales are down 26% so far this year alone, and prices down over 8%. Row homes have fallen for 3 straight months, and our prices are down 6%. CREB points to the reason directly. Over 17,000 apartment units still under construction in the city. That's genuine oversupply, and it's put condo buyers in about as strong a negotiation position as this market has offered in years. Whichever side of that split you're on, here's the one move that actually matters right now. In a market with such selection and with many motivated sellers, the buyer who wins is the one who's prepared and who can move when they find the right property, and not the one still waiting on financing. So make sure you get pre-approved before you start looking. And if you're not looking to buy immediately, lock in a rate so you know you're not scrambling to qualify while someone more prepared closes ahead of you. And here's the rear picture, not the 1-year-old version most people are still working from. Edmonton pulled ahead of Calgary on migration for the first time in years, and you can already see it in the numbers. Sales down, but this is redistribution, not a crash. Calgary itself is really two markets right now. Fairly balanced if you want a house, a genuine buyer's market if you want a condo or a townhome. None of this means wait forever, and none of it means rush in blind. It means go in with the real numbers and make sure your financing is already sorted. So you're the one moving fast when the right property shows up. If you want to know what this actually looks like for your specific situation, buying here, moving from a different province, or just trying to figure out your own numbers, I am here to help. My number and calendar link is in the description below, where you can text, call, or book an appointment with me. And if this video gave you the real picture instead of the headline version, hit subscribe. I'll keep tracking the market as it moves. And this is Raghav Manchanda signing off, and see you on the next one.